Hello everyone, it's Nora Crypto. In this video, I will be talking about a new BUSD miner, the new Rothschild Winery BUSD version that is launching very soon. If you don't know, they also have the AVAX and BNB versions that launched a few weeks ago. But now they're going to have a new distribution formula for this BUSD miner. They're going to distribute miners or winemakers, however you call it, completely differently. They will distribute miners equally and distribute more miners the later you join. So what problem did they solve? Basically, the miners so far were designed to get in within the first hour of launch and get yourself the most miners or winemakers possible. Everyone that comes after that will have to invest much more in order to get the same amount of miners or winemakers compared to the first investors in each protocol. This makes the protocol extremely hard to market after day 1 or day 2, so this is the first miner on the blockchain that is compensating late investors. And because it's using the BUSD token and it's pegged to $1, you don't have to worry about the constant fluctuations if it's BNB or AVAX or anything like that, which has a big impact on the balance. If we look here, we can see that they have something called X3 ROI Boost, which means that you're going to get 24% daily ROI if you join within the first days. So with this one, you can earn up to 8% daily on it, which is really good. There is a one-time 5% referral rewards, but keep in mind that unlike in the past when if you use somebody's referral link and they would get 5% or whatever it was on your deposit, they would also get 5% every time you compound. And so, with all these new miners, they no longer do that. Instead, you get 5% on the initial deposit and then not on the future compounds. This saves a lot of drainage on the contract balance. They also have something called 30 Days Community Challenge, which we will talk about here in a minute. There's 6 times mandatory compound, which you have to compound 6 times, and if you don't, and if you decide you want to withdraw early, you're going to be taxed 99% of which will go back into the contract balance. There's a 24 hours compound timer, which means you can only compound once every 24 hours, which means you're compounding 6 times for the first 6 days of the week. And then on that 7th day, you can come in and you can take profits and then start to process over again. There's also a 36 hours rewards accumulation cutoff, which means for 3 days, you can accrue rewards on your investment, and then you have to come back in here, and you have to either rehire or compound or take profits. If you don't, your rewards will stop accruing, and this feature is made to prevent whales from accumulating rewards daily for a long period of time, and then taking profits on them all at once. If we scroll down through here, we're going to see the actual dashboard. This will have your information, such as how much you initially deposited in the Rothschild Winery, the total deposit, your daily ROI, the total amount of BUSD you've withdrawn over time, and if you have any referrals. And one thing they want to make very clear is that a lot of people do not understand yet is that the funds that are used to initially hire winemakers or to rehire cannot be withdrawn. However, your winemakers will indefinitely work and produce wine for you. Please use the application at your own risk. This means if you decide you want to put $100 in BUSD in this project, you do not get that $100 of BUSD back. It is locked in the project. Instead, you're going to earn interest off of that $100, and that's what you're going to be compounding. And that's what you're going to be taking profits on. Now this is where you're going to invest your BUSD. So firstly, you have to approve how many BUSD you want to invest. For example, I want to invest 100 BUSD. So I just enter that amount here and click Approve BUSD. Then that approved amount enter here and click on Hire Winemakers. It's going to show you over here how many miners you earned from your investment. Now, depending on how many winemakers you have, you are going to earn so much BNB and your rewards are going to show up here. The estimated daily yield will show up right here, so this is going to give you an idea of how much you can earn daily from your investment. The compound count shows you how many times you've compounded. Remember, there is a 6 times mandatory compound feature if you don't. You're going to be taxed 99% if you withdraw early. So what you want to do is definitely click on compound every chance you get, and when you do that up to 6 times, then you can sell your wine and take profits at that point. So the purpose of these projects is you can earn income continually for a long period of time. In this case, once a week you're going to be able to take profits. So if this project lasts, let's say for 1 year, you're going to be taking profits once a week for the entire year on your investment. And remember, all these mining projects are based upon the total amount that's in the contract balance. The more that's in the contract balance, the longer and more sustainable the project will be. Personally, I will be investing in this project. But keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor, and I am not telling you to invest in this or any other project that I put on my YouTube channel. Do your own research, and remember, any crypto project can be risky and you can lose your investment. If we scroll down on here, we can see there's 30 days community challenge. The goal of this contest is to increase this project's reach and establish a hyped and positive community. As you see, they have prize pool with a total of 2,500 BUSD, and it says total prize pool may increase depending on the success of the project. So basically, it will contain multiple daily and hourly tasks that you can fulfill to get entries. Now, I want to take a quick look at their white paper. So what are the benefits of the new BUSD miner? New formula: users that join before the first withdrawal cycle, day 7, will get a guaranteed daily ROI of 24% within this time frame. Once late deposit miner distribution and inflation will slowly kick in, the ROI of the early ones becomes less, while the late joiners are exponentially getting a cheaper price for their miners to catch up their disadvantages over time. That's a great time for the early ones to reinvest and stock up with very cheap miners. Unlike previous miners in which most investors deposited on the first day in order to get as many miners as possible, we expect to see more ongoing deposits and reinvesting each day. This will ensure contract growth and enables us to run marketing campaigns efficiently for a long time. Many simulations were run with different variables and thousands of users. The system is bulletproof. So again, they're going to have this new distribution formula for this miner, which compensates late investors. Which strategy should you choose for this miner? New formula, new game. The main objective of the new miner will be to find a healthy mixture of smart reinvesting and taking profits for 2 reasons. Firstly, grow your miners at a continuous better price. Secondly, fight the inflation as a team by reinvesting throughout the journey and constantly sustain a healthy contract growth. Knowing that day 7 is the day where the majority will take their profits, you could consider reinvesting some funds on day 6 instead of going all in on the day of launch. After every 6 compound, you can choose to take profits, or you may even continue compounding and save up miners that will be cheaper every day that passes. Definitely take profits, but consider that withdrawals lead to inflation and decrease everyone's ROI. Find a mixture of compounding and withdrawing that fits your risk appetite. So this is a new BUSD miner that is launching in 1 day. If you have any particular questions, join them on socials. They're pretty active there. I am sure the devs will be glad to answer them and help you out. Don't be afraid to ask. Take advantage of these communities. That's it for this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below to help our channel grow. See you next time.